Oh, are we rolling?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
What's your guys' overall opinion on mainly sports around the world?
But other things.
Hey guys,
About sports.
we've got a
and
lot to talk about today, and we're excited to show you. Stay tuned, stay ready, and stay alert, because you never know what we're going to talk about on this podcast. We can talk about anything.
We talk about sports and basically some other stuff.
But mainly sports.
But like, what are your overall thoughts on sport?
Welcome in, episode 5, Good Call Podcast.
Hey. Come on now.
I want to start
We're
off
back.
the show. Round of applause for Henry.
Come
Our
on.
first good call.
The first good call.
Thank you.
From the
That
Good
was a
Call
good call.
podcast.
Thank you.
It's
I
a
really good call.
think it was good.
Really, really good call.
Yeah.
Before we get into golf, IU lost to Purdue.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into golf a little bit.
Yep.
Last week, Jacob Bridgman, our winner. Henry calling it. Henry, take us through that.
I'm so proud of Jacob Bridgman.
Bridgman.
Especially after the 18-hole catastrophe. We all witnessed it. You just felt bad for him. Although he did make a good bogey. Give him that. But I thought it was going to happen again on 18. That two-putt, it was
Pretty
like,
bad lag putt.
yeah, very bad. Everyone was there. I mean, Tiger was on the hill. I mean, a lot of emotions had to be racing through his head, so.
What a great place to win a tournament with Tiger hosting. And I mean, come on. I mean, that was so fun to see. So fun to see. And I mean, Henry called it, so.
It was a good call.
It was a good call, as simple as that. So
Yeah, pretty interesting near the end when Rory
Yeah.
made that long birdie. That I was watching, I was like, there's no way that goes in any other scenario.
And it just barely.
Yeah.
He had the perfect pace for it. If it was hit any less, it would have got a foot short. And yeah, Rory, that little surge there. But then Kurt Kitayama, his final day, he went crazy. I think he shot
8 or 9 under, right?
9, I think. That feels right. But yeah, he finishes second. Add some pressure for Bridgman, who kind of the whole back 9, it seemed like he was really tense. Just having that.
Just trying to
lead,
hold on rather than get aggressive.
playing defense rather than play offense. But Jay Bridge, the man, we'll have him on the pod next week.
for
I
sure.
believe.
Soon enough.
We're
On
talking
the
to his
Patreon.
agent.
Yeah.
But yeah, good win. His first PGA Tour win, which is awesome.
First of many.
yeah.
First of probably 83 or so, I think. He's going to edge out Tiger by a bit, but
I'll tell you what, boys. I'm starting to get the old golf itch. I think it's coming back. We
The
had
bug?
we had a little bit of warm weather come in
Yeah.
here in Bloomington, so I am definitely looking forward to getting out there on the course. We might have something for you guys, but we will see. We'll see what happens.
We might start with Patreon, and
Yeah.
if it does
We'll
well on that, I mean,
see.
yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I
But
don't
yeah,
really want to play with you guys.
that itch is
Yeah, you guys. Yeah.
that itch is coming back for sure. Though I'm
getting
I'm getting geared up.
Do you take gear?
No, I used to, but I had to get off of it. My face got all big, so
How big?
big. You ever seen Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
Remember the blueberry?
Which one? Which one?
Oh, the first one. The
Gene
one with Wiz Khalifa or whatever, or what?
Wiz Khalifa?
What was his name?
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Was Gene Wilder?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah, I've seen
Clip
movie.
that.
Yes.
Oh.
We're
Of
clip
course.
farming early.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course.
All we're doing is clip
Gene
farming.
Wilder. Yes.
That's insane.
But you're not on gear anymore.
I'm not. I got.
Wait,
off
when'd
it.
you
I
hop
got-
off?
I got good of it. What?
When'd you hop off gear?
2 months ago?
Really? How long were you taking it?
4 years?
Dang.
What?
It's like
You were clavicular
microdosing
before
or-
clavicular.
Yeah, let's just say, that's a whole Patreon.
Yeah, we're getting a little too. Yeah.
All right, well, Jacob Bridgman winning on Sunday. Great win for America. Probably not
I
the
know.
biggest win for America that Sunday, though.
True.
I
think
know.
it
Segue.
was.
That was huge.
Hockey's our game now,
It
apparently.
is. We took it.
Unreal.
We got a real rivalry now.
Yeah, this next Four Nations Classic.
Yeah, that was
I was gonna
great.
say after the Four Nations seemed like it was a fun rivalry, but Canada's got the upper hand in the golds in the Olympics and all that. And now that we finally get our win, first since '80,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're back. It's
And
a real
listen,
rivalry.
I'm not from Canada or anything like that.
Me neither.
But just thinking like a Canadian right now, do you think that the one game determines whether or not the USA is better than Canada at hockey? Because I'm willing to bet that there's going to be an argument that says that, well, Canada's overall better at hockey, but they just happen to win that one game.
Well, one of their guys said, you be the judge of who played better.
It's McKinnon,
Oh.
who also missed that
dude, you
wide open
lost.
goal.
Yeah.
You lost the game. It doesn't matter. Those are
Yeah.
just hypotheticals. It's like the same thing with the SEC argument.
Yep.
Like SEC's undefeated in hypothetical
Jamie, pull up
situations.
the Patrick
Yeah.
dunking
we get
LeBron
that?
James meme.
Like what are we doing?
Another
what are we doing?
hypothetical win for Canada. No, I saw a picture. It was right after Hughes made the game winner. One of the Canadians was like standing there, like bent over on his knees,
Yeah.
and it just said, "Well, at least we outplayed them."
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least we're the
I
better
guess.
team who
Yeah,
lost.
at least we had more shots on goal. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But Connor Hellebuck probably had one of like the best like American sports performances of all time.
So
That dude
cool.
was unconscious. It was so fun to watch.
Yeah, they couldn't score at all. I mean, how many attempts on goal they beat us
like,
by?
It was like 42 to like
Jeez.
27,
Yeah.
28 by the 8.
Yeah.
Like US was on defense the entire game.
Yeah.
And he made some unbelievable saves in that time.
Yeah, Ryan and I were watching some clips before we actually started, but like there's some saves in there that are like unreal, and like
True American.
I used to be a goalie for lacrosse, so like I'm all too familiar with things flying at me.
Yeah, exactly.
And like honestly, that was so cool.
Honestly, he's a little better than me.
Yeah, he's like he definitely is
Give
a
him
little
the
bit
edge.
better, than me, which is guys, come on. But no, like that was such a cool performance, and definitely why we secured the win there.
The ultimate grinded out game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I like the old teeth,
Yeah.
how it was broken. I think that was very hockey.
Yeah.
And I think
just
that's
got
sick.
up.
Yeah,
It's giving hockey.
It's giving.
it's okay. Okay.
Oh gosh.
What a great day for America. It's not as good as today, though, because we have a brand new segment
Oh yes.
hosted by yours truly.
Yes. So I'm gonna be asking you guys a few questions that I've prepared today, and I'm just curious to hear your answers, and we can go pretty in depth with them, or we can move on rather quickly if you
All
want
right.
to. But
Cool.
let's start out with the first one here. I've got, if y'all were a plant, which of them would you be?
That's a stupid question that I will not answer.
I'm not going to answer.
All right, we can move on to
I'll let
question
my PR
2.
team.
Yeah, we can move
answer
on
that
to
one.
we can move on to question 2. That's fine.
Dang,
That's fine.
this segment sucks.
No. That's why I came up with 3 because I was thinking, well, that way we have extra
I
backup.
would be
Okay.
Lettuce.
Okay. Anyway, all right. If y'all were a cephalopod, okay, between the octopus, the cuttlefish, and the vampire squid, which one would you be?
The vampire squid.
Hey, Jamie, what's a cephalopod?
It's basically like an octopus. Like think those type of creatures.
I forgot about cuttlefish. I forgot they existed. Aren't those the ones that can like super camouflage?
Yes.
How? Like with the water?
Inside of their
This is where we need another camera to come.
inside of their inside of their skin cells, they have different colors that they can turn off and on.
But
And
like,
when they turn it off and on, it changes their whole entire color.
does it change like in the water? Do they have to be around plants?
No, usually it changes based on mood. Actually.
I'd be seaweed, by the way.
I'd be lettuce again.
Yeah, I think I'd be.
I'm still not going to answer.
Okay,
that.
yeah, sweet.
That's not for me.
Anyway, our third and final question, the one that actually matters here. The first 2 were just a warm up to get your brains thinking. This one I really want you to think about, okay?
Hit me.
Would you guys rather be a car, a plane, or a train? And hang on, let me add, I'm talking the extremes of each of these. So hypercar, fighter jet, or like a supersonic train.
Like a bullet train.
Yeah.
I want to be
A plane,
Okay, why?
because that's cool.
I can't argue with that.
I want to be a train
Okay.
in the fields of beautiful fields.
Okay.
I would be a train if I were a human, because I want to be inside the train. And trains,
Oh, no. Like we are completely
the Cars
personifying
universe?
yes, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, we become the plane. Like you are physically the plane.
Okay.
Not you can
No,
be
I'd
inside.
still be a plane, but a train.
Like,
yeah,
you have a
that's close
consciousness.
second. That's
I'd
a
be
close.
a- I'd be a
Trains are
hyper-
so underrated. Why don't we have more trains?
I agree.
I'd be a hyper realistic
Trains are
train.
That's the one thing
basically
Europe has
yeah,
done
yeah.
right.
trains are cars without like red lights, stop signs, and you can go super freaking fast. Like
Speaking of things Europe does well, chance as well.
Yes, very good chance.
Very good chance. They just kind of like speak sentences out loud, and then I don't know. I think
Just sucks
I think
that
we
it's
should
for
do
soccer.
Well, some Ryder Cup.
Rory.
Ryder Cup's-
Rory.
Yeah, Ryder
Yeah.
Cup is good.
So we got plane,
Yeah.
Train.
train, and
And an insane
I
brain.
membrane.
Yeah.
I would be. I don't know.
Ooh.
dude, you need to answer.
I don't know why I thought cruise ship, but that's not an answer.
That's not an answer.
It's not an
I
answer.
didn't put boat on there.
You should not be a car. That's all I will say.
Yeah, I don't want to be a car.
I'll
I don't,
judge
I don't
you.
want to be
Yeah.
bound to the street.
Exactly.
One of my buddies actually said car when I asked him this question, and that's why I like even kept it on there. I think it's a little bizarre.
Well, then you'd be a plane if you don't want to be bound to
Yeah,
streets.
I
I
would
mean,
be
what if you were bound to
A
tracks? You
stealth
couldn't go.
bomber.
Exactly.
yeah,
Rose
That
roll,
was
anybody?
so cool.
It's getting
Yes.
yeah. I think
That
yeah,
was so cool.
yeah. When we were at the Rose Bowl, we saw the B-2 bomber.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That thing is so cool.
Loud,
it doesn't
fast,
yeah,
stealthy.
it doesn't even look like it looks like a piece of paper. It's so
Uh-huh.
thin and it like somehow flies.
It reminds me a bit of Kylo Ren's ship.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How is that
Especially in
possible?
episode 7 when he
Yeah.
lands on whatever planet that is.
Exactly.
Oh, wait.
What movies are you even
Oh, I think that might be
talking
nowhere.
about? Those exist?
Oh, were those retcons?
Did those movies, are those real?
Anyway, I'd also be a plane,
Jakku,
specifically
by the
the F-22 Raptor. I think that's one of the
Not on
coolest
Jakku.
planes ever.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of does one of those.
I was
and it
on
can-
Maz Kanata's.
No, it wasn't. At the
F-35,
very beginning.
take off.
If you were a dinosaur, would you be a raptor?
Oh, we're not talking about these
Sorry.
anymore. Yeah,
I don't
that's-
wanna do that.
We only do 3
This
questions.
segment. is
Yeah.
bad.
Anyway, moving on to the next segment. Ryan,
Yes.
take us away. I'm glad we got that out and that we
Yeah.
all kind of
Glad we got that out of the way early.
experienced it. Maybe next time I'll come up with some better questions. I thought you guys were a little smarter than you are, so
I don't-
you guys just happen to move on because you guys couldn't think of any plants or cephalopods or anything. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll just move on. We'll go to the next time. All right,
Seaweed.
go ahead.
Yikes.
Okay. College basketball, getting into it. It's almost March, so let's talk about our favorite Fortnite streamers. And
I think Tfue for me.
Tifu's been on a lot in our apartment.
It is
Yeah.
A lot of
only
OG
fair.
who
Tfue.
had the best prime during OG Fortnite?
Oh, Tfue.
Definitely.
Well,
Ninja has some good clips. Ninja's funny.
Ninja or Ninja's Hyper?
Ninja's Hyper
that's-
was better than
Ninja's
Ninja.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's a-
Tfue had he sustained it. He was, I don't know.
It feels like
He was
Tfue
always cool.
Revolutionized
Yeah, exactly.
a lot of the game. You saw a lot of his exploits. I mean, he's
Turner Turner finds unknown exploits. Tfue.
Yeah.
More you know.
Yeah.
He could break those trees so
Who came up
fast.
with that?
He did.
And I'd hate to bring this up, but I remember back in the day I did watch a little bit of Allie. And
Oh, I have a really good tweet about that.
so I was curious about what you guys were thinking
Did you
about.
used to
no
feel
shame in that.
shame when you watched Allie? Because I would feel some shame.
I would. I'd be watching and be like, I'm really
I
watching
shouldn't
this
be
right.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. What's up, guys? Allie here.
Yeah.
Like that.
Especially the intros. They were so cool though.
Yeah. Back then, though, they were hard to beat.
I think he wants you to feel shame, but he's trying to get out some emotions that you don't usually feel.
Allie often played with I got L's in my head. Was it Lucky or something? What was his name?
No. Oh my gosh. He played
yeah.
Apex Legends.
Yeah, you know him-
Rick?
no,
no,
not
Rich.
Rick.
Rich.
Yes, Rich. Rich,
Wait,
of course.
what was his name? Look it up.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hey,
I'm
partner.
not- I'm-
This is hey Raj. Can we
That's
get
his-
on that, please?
Oh my gosh.
uh,
Just say Rich. Just say Rich.
Puck Gaming?
No.
no, it
No,
was
no,
like
no, no. L.E.A. Rich.
yeah, it was like something with
Rich
an L.
Paul?
L.E.A. Rich partner.
All I'm getting is he's considered very wealthy. Like they're thinking I'm saying, is he rich?
No, he's not.
L.E.A. Duo
I didn't watch a lot of
partner
NBA.
Rich.
Maybe some of his COD videos. Not a lot of Fortnite.
Rich Kando?
British does not have.
Oh, you know who I used to watch all the time?
Gosh.
Wait, let me think. Let me see if I can think of one of like the stems he did because I thought it was so funny back then.
Myth.
No, the not Myth, but the other one.
Daquan.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Daquan.
gosh, he
What was the thing you always said?
Ooga booga.
No. Oh.
Yeah,
But no, it's like
I love that
he
guy.
would say something. I forget what it was.
I was a big C-Day viewer. I watched
yeah.
a lot of C-Day.
I always hated C-Day. So
After I got
Oh, okay.
over the Allier
Yeah.
hump, I transitioned into C Day.
It's a tough hump to get over.
Yeah, once you're in it, you don't want to get out.
Once
You don't
you-
want to step out
Once
for
you
sure.
kick the bucket, there's a lot of.
there's a lot of shit that spills out.
I like that. What plant's in the bucket?
A fern.
What were your guys' favorite landing spots?
I would, and this is serious. I had the same rotation. Shout out Cam Lindback. We would float atop Grandma's Mountain, if you know what I'm talking about, and then we'd loot
Oh,
whatever's
yeah.
there, and then from there we'd rotate.
Fatal?
We'd rotate into Salty. Because on the way to Salty, there's that little broken house.
Yep.
And sometimes you find some gems in there, and then we felt like locked and loaded. By the time we got to Salty,
And then you third party
exactly
the
we
weak
third-
teams in Salty.
Exactly. And then from there, we usually just had a good base there. Actually, to this day,
That's yeah.
Cam and I have never gotten a win together doing that. Yeah, that's true. That is a true fact. We've never gotten a win together, but we still do that every time we play because it brings back memories, and I think that's what Fortnite's all about.
Exactly.
Of course.
I would usually land whaling and get max wood before I get any guns, and then try to find
Smart.
a gray pistol,
Yeah.
maybe a couple grenades, and I'd get brick, and then I'd do a sky base.
Wait, Moisty Meyer, right?
Oh
I
yeah, I
would-
said whaling.
Yeah, yeah,
I would
yeah.
land
Meyer.
Moisty Meyer, do the same thing, get max wood, but I didn't know how to build. So then I would just go to the prison with max wood and die.
That's fine.
Oh,
It's
building
fun.
building was my
Every
specialty.
game.
I was actually in a clan back in the
Ooh.
day. Shout out Ashton Morris.
Oh,
Yeah, I was in a clan back in the day. I believe I was, what was it?
Were you the group leader?
I was not, actually. I remember I just got,
You just got all the supplies
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and the heals, and you just gave them. Yeah.
exactly.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
sort of my role.
You were like a
You
okay.
carried the med kit.
Yeah. I think it was TRN. Was it TRN?
Did you even hold guns?
Yeah, I believe it was TRN was our clan. It didn't stand for anything. It just sounded cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
what is your Mount Rushmore of Fortnite landing spots?
Yeah. I'm not gonna go in any particular order.
Yeah, yeah. Good call.
I wasn't a big
Good.
tilted guy, but you have to put it there.
Yeah.
So I got tilted. My personal favorite would have to be Pleasant Park.
Me too.
Yeah. It's just you're on the outskirts of everything, and then you kind of meet towards the middle.
True. When
And you're
that
able
little
to
house-
loot. Like nobody can really flank you. It would either be left or right.
True.
Not in the middle. So great loot as well. What else?
I mean, I'd like to maybe help you out with one.
Go ahead.
I really liked Dusty back in the day. I think it's
Oh, dude,
yeah.
that was my
Yeah, I really liked that, and I also liked Loot Lake. So I'm gonna go.
You would like Loot Lake.
My top four were
Yeah.
no, but like Loot Lake back in the day when you had to like walk slow, and it was like
You would like
you
that.
would like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But yeah,
You
so-
probably went there because it said loot. You probably thought I had better loot. Gosh.
You probably did. No wonder they gave you the med kit duty. Is he muted?
Am I mudded?
Oh.
Let's go to flight now.
whoa, we're back.
Whoa. Yeah, Dusty's a great pick.
Thank you.
Especially back in season 3, I would always go there. Never land in the middle though, because you'll
Never.
get flanked on both sides.
Yeah, you
but
go outside and then we go around.
I like the very right one, the one most north, and then I go up on top of the roof, and you could shoot through the little holes, and like, yeah, it was so easy, and they had good mats there. And then
know-
you would go to Salty Factories.
You know
I'd
what?
always go factories over Dusty.
Factories was good. Yeah,
Yeah.
Factories was good. And I always felt like industrial when I went there and shit. I thought it was cool.
Exactly.
But another one that I always like think of when I think of like the nostalgia that comes behind Fortnite is for some reason Lucky Landing. I
Yeah.
picture Lucky Landing, then I picture like a purple tack next to it, and like that to me.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, exactly. It just
That's
is
a
like
great
You just
point.
earned so much respect.
Yeah,
That's-
that redeems your Loot Lake
You
take.
just got all your credibility back.
gosh.
Thank you.
Yeah, I remember that Loot Lake
this one up.
update.
That makes a lot of
man.
sense. That what update was that?
That was
The
like
Chinese New
yeah,
Year
the
Season
Chinese.
3?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shout out Caden Harrington. I think we had a lot of good days there.
That's a good call.
Yeah,
that is a great call. Wow.
thank you.
That just makes a lot of sense. But my Mount Rushmore, Pleasant Park,
Yeah.
Retail Row,
Okay.
either Anarchy or Fatal.
Really?
Anarchy.
I kind of
Gotta
like
choose
Anarchy.
one. Choose one of the farms. All right.
I'll
I
say
more- yeah.
I'll say Anarchy just because I really liked rotating into Loot Lake after that, going to the little watchtower in the modern house. I'd do that and then make my way over to Dusty. And then I'd wrap it up with probably Tilted. Or
list.
Neo tilted.
Neo tilted.
I forgot Gotham City.
Chapter 2, underrated spot, the agency, like in the middle. That was good. That was a good season. That was during COVID.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was a good season.
Everyone was back on the game. It was kind of like Fortnite's second prime.
Speaking of
very
back on
nice.
the game, that Hammer season with the Hammers. in
Chapter 4.
Late 2023,
I
I
don't even
believe.
think I played.
Oh,
Yeah, see,
no, they had like a Frosty
guys are
Flight.
beyond
You
where
missed
I
out
stopped.
on a lot.
So we actually do have a clan.
Still kind of underground.
Yeah, we can't tell you. It's very underground, but
Patreon.
yeah, we abused that season to say the least. So
That season and then the Spider-Man web.
See,
Yeah.
that was good. That was fun.
that was good.
Yeah.
Fortnite's a great game. It got a lot of hate back in its earlier days, but you know, it's always a game you can come back to,
Yeah.
play with your friends,
And honestly, there's like
it's timeless.
there's a lot of like, and I know it's like actually it's like fun, like joke about like Fortnite, whatever, it's funny. But like there, I'm not kidding. For like a lot of guys and a lot of girls too, but a lot of guys like that's kind of what they remember like in that time of like junior high school and like
Exactly.
and so like there's like a lot of nostalgia built up in that. So like if you play like that old school like intro music like and listen to it, it's like it's pretty weird.
It
the feeling
actually
you
like
get. Yeah,
it's nostalgia.
yeah, it's pretty strange the feeling you
Your
get.
heart, your stomach just
Nostalgia's a
sings.
pretty powerful
Yeah.
drug.
It is.
I remember everything.
Exactly. I don't even want to like stop talking about Fortnite.
I think the first time I ever saw Fortnite, I was in your guys' basement.
Uh-huh.
And somebody was like at grandma's house. I think it was
Dude,
like for your birthday. or
No,
something.
that was you. You were playing, and
I
you
was-
landed.
Yeah, okay,
yes.
I was playing then. I remember grandma's house in your basement and like being in a bush.
dude.
That's all I remember.
I got my first kill that night
Wow.
I remember.
Wow.
at one of the sheds outside of Loot Lake.
Did you ever get in contact with that person?
No.
No.
No, I felt bad. So,
I remember I got a first time I ever saw Fortnite was at my buddy's house. Not gonna give him a shout out.
Ooh.
Anyway, at my buddy's house, and his brother was playing it like, and this is like way before. And I remember his brother was always playing video games, so he was like above. He like knew what was going on before
Yeah.
anyone else did, and he was like playing this game, and I called it like For Tonight.
For tonight.
Yeah, and I go, "Oh, what's For Tonight?" He goes, "Oh, are you dyslexic?" And I was like, "What?" He goes, "It's Fortnite," and I was like, "Oh, like okay, whatever." And then I didn't hear about the game for like another probably like 6 months later, and then it exploded, and then everyone was. It was like, "Holy dude!" Like, so if only I got like plugged in, like invested in it or something, like I'd be
Exactly. You
million-
missed out.
You're like Bitcoin,
Yeah,
but for Fortnite. It's free.
It's free.
yeah.
Yikes.
My Mount Rushmore, if I'm going solos, Tilted. I think Paradise Palms. That was a great addition.
Yeah, dude.
I love Moisty, like I said earlier, but Paradise is good. And then
What about the villages outside of Paradise? The
Mexico?
like Westworld.
like Tfue Town?
Yeah, I
yes.
remember that.
Land there, then rotate Paradise.
Houses-
That's what I
houses
was
are made of clay.
So many chests.
Yeah. Yeah. But you had two more?
Now you're. I was gonna go with another unnamed location, but I still am. Containers. That was like my place. You'd always land there, rotate into retail. I loved that place. And then my last. Wait, what are you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, maybe I'm like just dumb, but like I always had trouble getting chests there.
Oh, no. It was especially earlier in
before you
Fortnite
could
when you
mantle.
couldn't
Yeah.
build
Yeah.
or mantle.
through anything.
I always like would hear the chest and be like,
Yeah.
I have no clue where it is, guys. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get ground loot.
It
Like
was a
all today.
pain.
Anyway, continue. Sorry.
My 4. I could go like Greasy, Pleasant, Retail, but I'm gonna go Snobby Shores. I really like Snobby Shores for solos.
Yes.
Nobody would
Very
go there.
true. Very
and then
true.
when they had that Viking Mountain thing in the later seasons, you could always rotate there.
Very luxurious
Very,
houses, too.
very fond of
Very
Snobby
season
Shores.
3
Yeah.
landing spot, which I think it's the best season.
Yeah.
What do you-
Wow. What's up, bro?
And we started with college basketball, didn't we? Wasn't that the segue into this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about that, I guess.
Guys, I'd like to point out Ryan has an iPhone lock screen as his MacBook desktop, so that's pretty sick.
Does he have an iPhone
Oh,
package
case.
on his wall though?
Yeah, we
behind
gotta
his
show
television?
them our
Yeah.
apartment
We've
beer wall.
we've
Maybe
made
do a
some new
apartment
decor
tour.
that we really think you guys will enjoy. Maybe we'll insert a picture of it here.
Not that you're bad.
Should we do another thumbnail?
Hope you guys like it.
Is it up? Or is
It's been up.
Is it up there?
Yeah, there it is.
okay?
Jing.
I can't wait to not edit that in.
Yeah.
Dang it.
All right, that's enough Fortnite talk.
Fine.
College basketball. IU starting tonight has probably their most crucial stretch of the season.
Mm-hmm.
We got 3 straight home games, one of them being against Michigan State. Seems like you win that game, you're dancing. But
I would not overlook Northwestern. We haven't beat them
tonight.
Since 2021. 2020, 2021, that season. I mean, is that true?
I think it was 2020. I think it was Miller Kopp
So Boo Booey.
at Assembly Hall the last time we beat them. I
Yeah,
think it was 2020.
that's just an unbelievable stat. That's one of those stats like the same thing with Wisconsin. We haven't beat Wisconsin at Wisconsin since Bob Knight in like 98 or something like that. I mean, Darren DeVries, I mean, his first appearance against Northwestern, I think we get the job done. I mean, they're 11-16. Martinelli, is that his name?
They do have one of the most
great score,
gifted
but
scorers in all of college basketball.
should be a pretty easy win for the Hoosiers tonight. If not, we're struggling.
IU minus 8.5.
Yeah. Should be able to get this
giving
one
them
done.
an 82% chance to take it home.
I will say, Chris Collins, the pioneer, he's one of the best coaches in college basketball, in my opinion. I don't know why he's so loyal to Northwestern, because really he should do everything he can to get out of there. They have no resources. It's kind of like the Butler of the Big Ten. So
February 10th, 2021.
that's
last
crazy.
out.
That's
Wow.
I mean, Al Durham was on our team. That was Archie Miller, his last year.
One thing I'm looking forward to, and this might be a contrast from you guys as far as like what we're looking forward to as far as the game. But I've always really I feel like we've been watching a lot of IU sports, and I feel like they're playing. It kind of looks like they're just playing the same team. We've had a lot of Reds with Wisconsin and everything, and I'm excited because this is a big change. We've got cream and crimson and purple and black, which I think is going to be a sick matchup to watch visually. I've always been a big color guy, and I'm excited to watch IU take the win over the purple and black.
Last time IU beat Northwestern, Christian Lander logged 14 minutes and 0 points.
Insane. Christian Lander.
That's a
He had some really good Instagram lives, by the way.
He did. That's a long time ago, though,
That's a
for
great stat.
an inferior program in Northwestern, who, like we said, has a great player, Nick Martinelli. But outside of that, is not much. Last year they had Brooks Barnheiser, who's from Indiana, who is really good. He's actually on the Thunder now, but they got worse from last year, I'd say. And it's about time to beat the purple and black, as Poto said.
Yeah.
What's going on out there?
Something
some screaming. We got some
someone's
fans out
screaming.
there.
Yeah, guys.
No, not right now.
Not now. Head off.
Patreon.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway.
It's starting to feel like every
Let's
game at
walk
this
back
point is must win.
Yes.
Especially
At home,
Yeah, especially at home against
I think-
Northwestern.
There's no reason to not win out. I mean,
It's definitely a schedule you can't win out with. I mean, you got 3 games at home: Northwestern, Michigan State, Minnesota, and then you go on the road at Ohio State.
I'm more worried
Definitely
about
a
that
game.
game than the Michigan State game. Just because, I don't know, metrics-wise, you lose to Michigan State. Michigan State's a good team. They're high up in the metrics, so it's not the end of the world if you lose that, but you definitely don't want to lose to them at home because you're definitely going to have an advantage there. But Ohio State on the bubble, I think they're a decent team. I think Jake Diebler, he's done a fine job, but a lot of Ohio State fans want him out, so I don't know.
They have no quad 1 wins.
Yeah, and the fact that I'm seeing people, IU just got routed by 30 at Mackey, but
29.
Did they?
yeah,
Really?
I see a lot of
I
people
didn't see it.
having
Yeah, I didn't see
Ohio
it either.
State in over IU in the bubble conversation, which is just crazy to me because
I don't
see how that's
they have
possible.
0 quad
I don't
one wins.
think that's
Unless you're North Carolina, that doesn't make any sense
Yeah.
to have them.
I think
bracket
Lenardi's
with the
got
Bulldogs.
us last 4 buys right now, and then Ohio State last 4 in.
I don't
But,
think there's
man-
ever been an at-large team with 0 quad 1 wins get in. Which
North Carolina last
UNC
year.
last year.
they had one.
Bubba
I don't think they had
Cunningham?
any.
No, yeah. They may have gotten one.
They
at the
lost to
end.
Duke like
thought they
all
finished
3
with
times
one.
they played.
Basketball 2020.
Yeah, DeVries' team last year should have gotten it.
Yeah, what's
gotten in.
the update on the Dorn Ascension?
It's
Is it still downward?
he's
Yeah,
ascending.
I am. Oh, man, I don't want to be too hard
They had
on
one
Nick
quad one
Dorn.
win last year.
Who was it?
Jamie.
Was it like Clemson?
JMO?
I bet it was like Clemson.
Virginia
Honestly.
last year when they sucked.
Honestly, I don't want to look that up, so I'm not gonna.
Good. I was testing you anyways.
But the Dorn Ascension is Dorn Sending.
Did he
Just-
even play against Purdue?
I turned it off.
I didn't think we played Purdue.
Yeah, I think I
I
went to
watched
sleep.
4 minutes into the second half, and I'm like, yeah, this is.
Going into half, I was like, all right, let's just get it within 10.
Okay, he had
And
another.
then
He had
Purdue went
another.
on a run.
He had another 0.
Really.
He's just so one dimensional. At least, I don't know. I mean, you need him if you want to reach your ceiling.
Yeah, I mean,
Obviously.
when we beat
'Cause he
when we
just-
beat Purdue, like he was.
I think he had 23.
Yeah, exactly. He was like one of the
we
reasons.
just have a little too many one-dimensional guys. I don't know. You just need a point guard. I mean, how hard is it to get a point guard if you're Indiana with all these NIL resources?
Cooper Zachary.
We should talk about some Cooper Zachary, man.
Cooper Zachary.
Jason
'cause-
Gardner.
I mean, I was watching some Yogi Ferrell highlights the other night, and these Tom Crean teams, and just the fundamentals. They teach both hands, dribble
Exactly.
with both hands, pass with both hands.
We
both
talked.
hands.
We
I
talked
see
about
this in
earlier.
Cooper
Yeah.
Zachary.
We talked about this earlier. If you're shorter, you've got to develop all the other skills. Maybe that's obvious, but it's true because we've seen it happen. I mean, he played at Fishers. We all went to Fishers. We saw him. Cooper Zachary can get around the floor. He's got insane court vision. He is so fun to watch play. And I think because, like I'm saying, he's got to make up for the stuff he can't do. He's not tall. He didn't have long arms, but he's going to beat you fundamentally every time. I feel like that's huge.
Is he not Braden Smith?
He plays
Exactly.
really good defense, too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's little, though. He is definitely
He's smaller than Braden
smaller
Smith.
than Braden Smith.
Oh,
He's
I
going to
will
grow.
say that.
Peptides,
He's-
ever heard of them?
Yeah, like get on some. I
Yeah.
don't even know what peptides would make you grow. He might just need to get
He can
some
get
surgery.
limb
Yeah.
extensions.
Yeah.
Yes. We can ask Clav, see what
Maybe
he
get
can
some
do.
double jaw surgery.
Yes. There's ways he
BPC
can get better.
157. Yeah.
He just gets height mogged on the floor a lot.
yeah, his frame is for sure.
such a bad sentence.
But I know we've kind of avoided the Purdue game a little bit.
What? What game?
But Tate and Connerway, I think if you're going to take out something out of the game, it's that he played and he looked healthy, which, again, he doesn't really fit the exact system necessarily that I think we're trying to run with high volume 3-point shots, but at the very least, he's kind of a change-up coming off the bench, and I think that's useful in a lot of ways. And he showed he was really healthy that game. It reminded me a lot of the last game before he got hurt, which was Iowa, where he was getting to the rim
Yeah.
when things weren't going well, because the main thing with the offense was just there was no sense of urgency. I feel like we weren't even getting Lamar's shots, and when we were, they were heavily contested, and everything was just it seemed like we were going 50%. And it seems like Connerway, a lot of the time he can be pretty lazy with the ball, but when he gets downhill, he goes 110%.
But when are we going to get a good Tate and Connerway in a game where we win?
Yeah.
Because you mentioned the Iowa game. That was a terrible basketball game. We lose by like 17 points. It's just an inefficient way to play because you're getting 2 points. And obviously, you mentioned the high volume 3-point offense. I mean, it seems like a lot of teams are just letting him, not necessarily letting him score, but they're going to let him beat you and kill everything else. And that doesn't necessarily mean like Tate and Connerway is a bad player, but they're just picking and choosing what are you taking away. So, I mean,
Yeah, I feel like
I'd love to see Tate and Connerway be able to drive and kick with the starters, Lamar, Nick Dorn, get some guys involved
7
off the
assists.
drive
7
instead of
assists.
just trying to score.
IU's trying their best to. I feel like they're building a puzzle here, and every single game we're picking up another piece. I mean, first
That's
it was
a good point.
First it was Dorn. He was doing well at Purdue.
Sam
and
Alexis.
Then Sam Alexis, and then again we had Wilkerson start to go off.
Yeah.
And then I don't know why we're starting to drop pieces of the puzzle off. We got to keep them all, but I think we're getting to a point where each player is going to do their own thing, start to figure out what works for them, and we just got to all work together. And I think that's how we're going to come out with a victory.
And I mean, the entire mood around this team 2 games ago was completely different. There was a lot of optimism. And going into these 2 road games, I mean, you didn't necessarily expect to win, but you expected them to compete.
Yeah.
And there's no reason Indiana basketball in 2026 cannot compete with the NIL resources, the talent. I mean, we have enough talent. I mean, why is it so hard to just compete on the road? So, I mean, you got 3 big home games coming up, and then you got Ohio State. Obviously, you expect to compete in all those games, but hey, let's go win 4. No self-imposed limitations.
Let's go.
As Kurt Signetti said, so.
Exactly.
I think what you just said is extremely relevant this week, given that we just hired a GM who's
Yes.
in charge
That's
of finding personnel that fits with the team. Ryan Carr from the Pacers has been hired to be the new IU basketball GM. And from everyone who knows Ryan Carr and knows this hire has absolutely loved it. He's been a pretty highly respected executive with the Pacers for quite a few years now. And I think that's going to be huge just in terms of let him deal with the player personnel stuff. He's proved it. The Pacers have gotten a lot of good player personnel. I think they're a highly respected front office. So I think, maybe he finds a guy like Cooper Zachary, who you guys were mentioning, under the radar guy. And I think having a guy designated to that role is going to be huge.
You already know he's putting in a lot of work right now, a month before the portal opens. Yeah, it's just a lot to handle for a coaching staff in February, also coaching their team, trying to get to March in advance. So, I mean, you need to have a GM. I mean, college sports right now, you don't love to see how professional it's all getting and just discombobulated. I mean, you got guys coming from the G League, coming back to college. You got GMs, you got agents. It kind of sucks, but you have to play the game. So you like to see this Ryan Carr hire.
Yes.
I hate that.
I hate that.
I hate this hire.
I hate that the whole G League thing is happening.
Yeah.
I think it's terrible
It's
for
a
the
joke.
sport. It's such a bad look for the NCAA.
Yeah, it really is.
And like the NCAA, its reputation 10 years ago still wasn't good, and they're just proving that it can get lower and lower and lower. Yeah. So like, I don't know. I mean, there's not going to be. I don't think this sounds pretty doomer, but there's not going to be a lot of positive change, I don't think, going forward. But I think if you're Indiana, you just have to learn how to play the game. And if you're winning, I don't think anyone cares.
Yep.
So win, solve everything.
I do think we're coming a little bit back around with the G League stuff because I think Charles Bediako, he was just denied again because he was trying to come back. So I think common sense is kind of coming around, but it shouldn't even have to be common sense because there should be rules set in place to where obviously you can't come back from the NBA or the G League to play college basketball. So we just need some sort of framework before anything else in college basketball and college sports, really.
So true.
Keeping up in college basketball, there were 2 pretty big games yesterday. Houston goes on the road to Kansas and loses. Kansas gets a nice win by double digits there against a top 5 team. And then North Carolina fends off Louisville at home. North Carolina seemed like they were kind of skidding a little bit after that Duke win. Get back on track with a nice Louisville win. What do you guys make of Kansas? Because I have no idea what to make of
strange.
them. I'm terrified to see them in my bracket and who's in their region. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I mean, Bill Self said it last night after the win. I mean, they've got one of the highest ceilings in the country, but their floor can be pretty low if they don't have things clicking. And they've just got to sharpen up some things going into March. And they got a lot of off-the-court drama going on with Darren Peterson. I mean, it almost seems like every game there's a new clip of Darren Peterson, like, making a gesture towards the bench like, hey, I need out of the game. Bill Self signals, get somebody else in the game. I mean, he could be hurt. Who knows? But, yeah, I mean, they're gonna be a strange team in this bracket because they've definitely got one of the highest ceilings out of anybody. But
You hear that?
But it's gonna be interesting to see going forward what they do in the Big 12 tournament. Speaking of Houston, they've lost 2 in a row, I think.
Yes, they lost to Arizona at home.
Yeah.
Which I thought they would.
They've
I mean,
lost
the
3
Big
in a row.
12 is
who was
so
it before
impressive.
that?
They lost at Iowa State,
Yeah.
home to Arizona, at Kansas.
But I mean, do you take anything away from Houston because of that? I mean, those are 3 of the best teams in the country.
The Big 12 is just a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Those
When's the last time we've seen a conference this dominant?
Yeah, the only one that
SEC last year, but I wouldn't put it to this level.
Yeah. when the Big 12's doing well, college basketball is awesome. And I think we've had a fantastic year in college basketball. I mean, the Michigan-Duke game, that was interesting as well.
That was a fun game. That
Out
was
of
a really
conference in
physical
DC,
game,
yeah.
which is really fun
If you
to
love
watch.
defense, you love that game. First and second defense.
Yeah.
But, Duke able to get that one out. Did you see Laxel Lindenberg after the game when asked about how hard it was to guard Cam Boozer? And, like...
Yeah, he's a little bit of a...
Yeah.
No, what did he say? I didn't see that.
He
started
couldn't
laughing.
answer. He literally just, like, was shaking his head and laughing. And then Cam Boozer was asked the same question about Yaxel, and very professional. He's a freshman, answering, like, no, yeah, of course, he's one of the best players in the country. And
It's very bizarre.
And he's a freshman, and he's got the maturity well beyond Yaxel, it seems. So I don't know what's going on at Michigan, but it made Duke. I mean, he had the entire country rooting for. He had the entire country rooting for Duke over Michigan. So I mean, rare to see that.
Yeah, that was one of the 2 Final Four matchups, it seemed like, on Saturday with Houston.
Houston,
losing
Iowa
the game.
State.
But with Kansas again, it's like if you see them on the bracket, I don't know what you do, because in the regular season, they've been a really fun watch on nights, but then other nights, like they lost to Cincinnati at home.
How about Wes Miller? Let's go.
Yeah, I mean they've beaten Iowa State and Kansas,
After apologizing to those fans, he's like, "Hey, I'm a human too."
which is
It's
incredibly
crazy to
bizarre.
see too, because Cincinnati just got their first away win this month,
Yeah,
and then they go on the road and beat Kansas by almost 20.
Yeah.
So I mean they're a team that they literally just put themselves in the bubble conversation now, because if they end up, they go at Texas Tech,
They got to win some games, but
who
they're
looks
definitely
winnable now, and then you host Oklahoma State, BYU, and Allen TCU, and they make a run in the Big 12 tournament, which we're talking about how stacked it was, but anything could happen. They could be a team that could sneak into March.
Is that BYU game at home?
It is, yeah.
Dang. That'll be
BYU's
fun.
Just to add more to the Big 12 craziness, BYU just beat Iowa State.
and they lost.
It's such an impressive conference. I mean, AJ DeBonsa, Darren Peterson, I mean, the coaches, Bill Self, TJ Osselberger, Wes Miller. It's been awesome to watch. I mean, Kansas over the years, I don't know. A lot of the blue bloods, it seemed like Duke in 2021, they kind of fell off. Kansas, their offense was getting pretty stagnant over the last couple of years. And, like, I think they were a 4 seed last year, lost early in the tournament or something like that. I could be completely wrong.
Maybe they were an 8 seed 2 years ago?
Yeah, but it seems the blue bloods have gotten their swagger back. Bill Self has gotten his swagger back. Kansas is fun to watch. So it's great for college basketball.
Speaking of blue bloods, that North Carolina game, I was surprised too, because I thought, having Wilson out, I thought Louisville was talented enough to beat North Carolina on the road, but I mean, it came down to the wire. But I think
Louisville came back.
North Carolina really dominated most of that game, which they're an at-large bid team, but getting momentum heading into the tournament is going to be huge for them, getting Caleb Wilson back.
Yeah. Well, not a lot of big games tonight. St. Louis at Dayton's a fun.
Yeah, that's a mid.
I mean, even the
mid-major
mid-majors this year
That's a fun
are
mid-major
so
game.
interesting.
Dayton's
Yeah.
also another team like Cincinnati that could very well insert themselves into the bubble conversation if they end up making a run, winning the A10. That just seems like it's going to be a one big conference.
Yeah, the St. Louis VCU game, I think it was last Friday. I mean, St. Louis got down like big early and ended up winning big.
Yeah.
And then there was a fight after.
I
been
don't
a lot
know
of
what to make of
fights.
St. Louis.
Yeah, a lot of fights.
Yeah.
I love fights.
Same.
Josh Schertz, is that their coach? That's his name. Going to be an interesting candidate in this coaching cycle coming up. He was successful at Indiana State a couple years back. I think it was 23. And they missed the tournament. They lost to Darren DeVries' Drake team in the championship game in their conference tournament, and they were kind of snubbed. All year, they were talked about as one of the best mid-majors. But he's doing it at St. Louis as well, so he could get a good job.
Could I make a good call prediction
For sure.
for us to be posted in the future?
Of course.
Josh Schertz will be Syracuse's next basketball coach. Now, do we want to act like it just
I don't-
happened and we can?
Yeah.
I hate
pre-record it?
that.
Yeah.
Well, Wow, Josh Schertz just hired his Syracuse. What do you guys think?
Oh, I remember you saying that.
Did you
yeah,
say that?
that's a good
I
call.
think I remember you
Said
saying that.
I think
was a
on
really
like
good call,
February.
Sam.
Good
I
call
think I
that
said it
was.
back on February
Oh my goodness.
24th.
Yeah,
Roll
that's
that- roll
good.
that clip.
And Josh Schertz will be the next head coach of Syracuse basketball.
Oh, I hate that.
Hey, good call. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Well, let's make a good call prediction. Let's just do a score prediction for the Northwestern game tonight. That
Cool.
way we can clip farm if we get it right. I said last week one of us was going to be right. Henry held up his end of the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Let
Let's
me really
clip
think.
farm.
Wait, let me really think this time.
Wait, actually,
Really
let me think.
try
I'm
to
actually
get
going
the
to
score
try.
prediction right because we need this, okay?
We need this. We need money badly.
Can Patreons?
Please
No one's
monetize us,
subscribing.
YouTube, please.
We don't have a single subscriber
Do we not?
on Patreon.
That would be funny if we had 0 subscribers.
We're talking to nobody.
Yeah. Yikes.
Guys, we're talking to each other. All right.
What's up?
I'll
Okay,
start us
score
off.
prediction.
I'll start us
You
off.
start us off.
I don't want anybody to steal my answer. I've put so much thought into it. I don't know.
Ooh. All I know is Indiana's going to score 89 points.
Whoa. I'm going to go 83-79.
Really?
But if Indiana's going to score 89, then you'd be wrong. Henry just said.
83-79 Hoosiers. Thanks.
So, are we in control most of the game, and then they kind of make a little comeback late, or is it?
I think so.
down to the wire?
I think so because we've shown a trend this year to kind of come out of half
let off the
sluggish.
gas? Yeah.
So I think that will keep up this game.
Yes, Poto.
I got 72 Northwestern. 79 IU.
That's such a bad
Wait,
prediction.
hold on. I think that's the last. I think that's the score the last time we won.
Oh my gosh.
Are you
What was the date the last time we won?
10th of February?
Only 2 weeks off. Can we act like this is
Yeah. we
welcome
can-
to episode 5 on February 10th?
Oh, it was 79, 76. So you have
I
79.
don't
right.
even remember that.
I don't know why. I think that's a great call, okay?
Good.
Yeah, I'm kidding, bro. Sorry.
Thank God.
Yeah.
You really make my heart hurt when you say these things.
It's okay.
Okay. Next up goes Henry.
What's up?
Next up goes Henry.
Oh, okay. Like I said, Indiana's going to score 89 points. I think Northwestern scores 71.
Okay. So
89 to
we're kind of
71.
close there.
You have to say it.
And next up goes Sam.
Super structured.
I'm not going to make a score prediction because I don't do that. But IU's going to win, and Tucker DeVries is going to make 7 threes.
See ya.
Whoa.
What if it just ended?
No.
Nick Dorn.
Get us out of here.
Oh, okay. Well, on that note, guys, go build yourself a puzzle.
Have a good day.